I did vote for Donald Trump.
You voted for him. How are you feeling about that vote now?
Now I feel like what I did for this is like I never did my vote for a guy who is kidnap people, because I don't want criminals here.
Guilty. Count 33 and 34 guilty. That is Donald J. Trump, defendant in New York versus Donald Trump, found guilty on all 34 felony counts. That is the verdict here in this case.
You, sir, are what is known as a dumbass. You voted for a convicted felon because you thought he was going to get rid of the criminals. I just want you to think about how stupid you really are. See, most people, when they go to high school for 8 years, they're twice as smart as other people because of the additional education. But not you, sir. You actually found a way to be stupider after going for that many years. It's shocking. And now Donald Trump's little Gestapo, like Nazi masked ICE agents, arrested your brother. You said he wasn't a criminal, but yet I thought he was an undocumented immigrant, sir, because based on what you're saying, you wanted people that weren't here legally. That's what you got it. So I don't think I'm just not understanding why you're upset. This is what you wanted. You wanted law and order, and that's exactly what you got. You know what's really, really weird, sad? Donald Trump doesn't even want you here. He wants to deport you. You said you're born here? He just went and reversed and wants to reverse the 14th Amendment. Even after the Supreme Court said it was unconstitutional, he still tried to pass an executive order. You remember when he said that the people from Mexico were poisoning the blood of America, which is a racist white supremacist trope from Nazi Germany? He's talking about your mom, your dad, your grandparents, your abuelas, abuelitas. And you know what you said? Yeah, I don't care. He's going to get rid of the criminals. He promised me more money. Because during Sleepy Joe Biden's term, when people were dying of COVID-19, prices got expensive, and I just can't do that. Why couldn't you vote for the black woman, sir? What bullshit reason did you come up for? Was it her laugh? Did she sleep her way to the top, sir? Was she not qualified? Was it universal health care, gun reform, a living wage, raising minimum wage, taxing rich people, helping people get affordable housing? Maybe it was getting people out of college loan debt so they could afford a house. It must have been a really hard decision, sir. The rapist, the felon, the man that defends child molesters, that cheats on his wife, or the most qualified candidate who happened to be a black woman. You got what you voted for, sir. I mean, you voted for a felon and a white supremacist and a rapist. I just don't understand how you're shocked. And see, the media does this too. Every day they talk about this idiot president, this white supremacist. Law and order, law and order. Literally watch 3 hours of video when officers were beaten because of the lies that Donald Trump told for the man you voted for, dumbass. You said, I don't care. So I'm going to tell you the same thing. I don't care. Thoughts and prayers. The same thing you give to victims of gun violence. The same thing you gave to the women that Donald Trump sexually assaulted. To the officers that committed suicide on January 6th, and Officer Sitnick. Thoughts and prayers, because I don't give a damn. I'm seeing so many more of these stories of fuck around and find out. You know what? I love every single one of them. I love watching people get exactly what they voted for. And this dumbass and a lot of other people. There was a black business owner in Florida that Donald Trump's ICE masked agents came in, literally arrested all of his management team. And now he's going out of business. And now people won't come there because they're afraid ICE agents are going to arrest them, even though they're here legally. Have the day you voted for, sir. Another guy, his Colombia fiance was 35. I think he's 80. They just arrested her. Now he regrets his vote because it affected him. See, that's the difference. I voted for everybody else. Sir, I voted for you so you could have health care, so you could afford a house, so your kids, if you have them, go to school and aren't shot by a fucking gun. You know what you voted for? Me, because you, sir, are a selfish prick and a misogynistic pig because you couldn't vote for the black woman. Prove me wrong, sir. Maybe you would like to explain to me why in 250 years, we're the greatest and the best of the best. You can be anything you want if you pick yourself up by the bootstraps. And yet, we've never had a woman president. In fact, someone like you would rather vote for a man who's a convicted felon and a rapist than vote for the most qualified black woman. Karma's a bitch, sir. Have the day you voted for.